Click the link to be taken to the Retro Gaming League videos. Hello, Bob here again with more pickups. This is just going to be a little extra bit that I had to the beginning of the next episode, as I've done a cheeky Wednesday boot sale. Picked up a couple of bits. One decent pickup, but there's not enough for a full episode, so I'm just going to tag it on to the next full one. So first bit I got was this Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Paid 50p for that. Really nice condition. She had loads of PS2 stuff, but nothing that I was interested in other than that really. And even then, that's a bit of a desperate pickup. It was looking like it was going to be a complete washout. It started raining just as I pulled up, but there were still enough cars there to make it worth walking around. I then got a DS, £5 with the charger, all working as well. They had some games, some sealed games as well, but they were like My Learning Coach and Brain Training and stuff like that, and I couldn't be bothered with them. I then saw a box of loads of random toys, like mainly McDonald's stuff and things like that, but I thought I've got a bit of time, no new cars were coming in, so I had a bit of a rummage, and they were 10p each, or 12 for £1. I only found, what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I paid £1 anyway, just couldn't bother, it's only 20p. But we got a Jigglypuff, in fact 2 Jigglypuffs. One of them's a, I think that's a Burger King Jigglypuff. That's one of the official ones, I think, yeah. 2 of these spinners, I hope you've seen those before, a Tangler and a Coffin. Pretty good to pick up Pokemon stuff at the minute with the Pokemon Go hype, obviously. 2 Tomy Pokemon figures, Golduck and Geodude. Tomy Pokemon figures, look out for, they're very cool, especially the first 151. And then 2 random monster figures, that little thing there will just go up on a shelf in my room, don't know what it's from, and that one will go in the Ghostbusters collection, Ghostbusters Ghost, from the Ecto 3 I think, but yeah, pretty cool to get that. And find of the day, been a very long time since I found one of these at a boot sale, albeit probably the most common one, a Game & Watch, the Donkey Kong Game & Watch. This is the second Donkey Kong Game & Watch that I found at a boot sale. I've only ever found, I think, 2 or 3 others, and that was years ago. So yeah, these are getting very hard to find out in the wild. Yeah, Donkey Kong Game & Watch hasn't been tested yet. It's got the battery cover on that, so I'll get some batteries in that and test it out. But yeah, that's it, just a little cheeky bit at the beginning of the next episode. So I'll hand you over to current me now. So I'm at an auction in Basildon, and there's a couple of lots I'm after, but there's a lot of people here buying, so we'll see what we can get. The one I really want is a Sega Mega Drive box. It's got loads of PS1 stuff in there as well, some Spyros, Final Fantasy, Jumping Flash, a few decent titles. There's probably about 30 games in there I reckon, a few Mega Drive games as well. Shinobi's one of them. That's going to go for a bit of money, but we'll see what we can get it for. There's also a SNES with a couple of box games. All the box games are really crap condition, but there's Time, there's Super Adventure Island, Killer Instinct, about 5 games. We'll see what that goes for. Hopefully it won't go for a lot, because the actual SNES is in shit condition as well. But we'll see. I'll let you know how I'll get on. So, just got back from the auction. We won the lots that we wanted to win, which is good news. In total, including fees, auction house fees and all that sort of stuff, we paid 140 quid, which is a lot of money for what we got. But I've worked it out, there are 40 games and 4 consoles. Well, 2 handhelds, 2 consoles. So, you know, works out about £3 a game and a £5 each on the consoles, which is pretty good. So let's have a look straight away. Let's go in. The first lot that I won was these two DS's. They both work. They didn't come with chargers though. This one actually came with an R4 card, and the pink one came with Professor Layton Lost Future. Those two DS's were in one lot, and I actually paid £16 for those two, which is more than I would probably pay for a DS down the Bootsale or something like that. But obviously, auction prices, you pay that little bit more. The second lot was probably the best lot. This went for 50, and this is where the majority of the games come from. So let's go through these then. V2000 on the PS1. That's one that I need for the collection. Alien Trilogy. Shadow Man. Like some of these titles, £3 is, you know, if we're working it out, £3 each on the game. Some of these titles are pretty much worth £3. But, you know, still. Techno Mage. Crack case. Another copy of that V2000. Tomb Raider. Evo Space Adventures. Rage Ball. Worms. Spyro the Dragon. You can see the auction sticker on there. Nightmare Creatures. SimCity 2000, loads of stickers on all these. This one's grubby as anything. Civilization 2, state of that, it's going to need a new case. Final Fantasy 8. Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back. Descent. Overboard. Rainbow Six Lone Wolf. I think this is the last Rainbow Six that I need to have all the Rainbow Sixes, so that's pretty good on PS1. Army Men Land, Sea and Air. Moho. Decent title on the Dreamcast, not so exciting on the PS1. Surprise, surprise, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Hogs of War. Jumping Flash. Rayman. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Defcon 5. Heart of Darkness, that's a great game. Missile Command. And Quake 2. So that's all the PS1 stuff that was in that box. Whoa. Then there was a copy of Alien Storm on the Master System. Shinobi on the Mega Drive. Predator 2 on a Mega Drive. The Terminator on the Mega Drive. And Sonic. So that was all the games in that first lot. That also had Mega Drive 2 in there. It's got a power cable for Mega Drive 1 and a Mega Drive 2. One Mega Drive 2 pad. And the Mega Drive 2 RF. There's also the manual for the Mega Drive 2. Some dodgy third-party memory card. Real 8MB, 120 blocks, Joytech one. And weirdly, a battery cover, one battery cover for the Game Gear. But that was the second lot that we went. Oh, and PS2 controller, that was in there as well. So that lot was 50 quid, which was very reasonable, really. So that's total of 66. And then the final lot was that SNES lot that I mentioned. This was 55 I got this for, which is, you know, quite a lot to pay, but you get a little bit carried away at the auctions and that. But still, the grubbiest looking SNES you're likely to see in a while. Hopefully that'll clean up quite nicely. Yeah, not great. And a SNES pad, no power cable or anything like that. And then some games. Only 5 games, 3 of them boxed, but the boxes are pretty terrible. There's Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2, Killer Instinct. As you can see, like, it's really grubby, that stickers on it as well. That's not got the CD in there either, but it has got the manual. The worst box, and missing the manual as well. Well, I say the worst box, the next one's pretty bad as well. Super Adventure Island, and that's pretty bad. No manual. And then probably the best of the bunch, but unfortunately with a nice big tear in the box. Illusion of Time, and a great big sticker on the front as well. There's the big damage right there. I mean, the rest of it's alright, but as soon as you get a mark like that on it, that's it. It's barely boxed anymore. But that's got the manual in there and the game as well. Manual's pretty battered as well, I believe. Yeah, it's not great, but still. And that was 55, that lot. But yeah, if we work it out, that we paid roughly £3 a game and then a £5 each in the systems, that's actually not too bad. So yeah, that was the auction lot. So I'm going to combine that with the Wednesday pickups that I did last Wednesday now, and yeah, that's the whole video. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.